Hello everyone, it's Yukine, and today I'm back with another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. Yes sir. As a lot of you may have heard, V-Jump leaks have been dropped, and we have now been informed that we are going to be getting a new DOKKANFEST PIKKON and Janemba, just Janemba, that transforms via active skill into Super Janemba for New Year's on JP. So here are the V-Jump magazine scans for the new PIKKON and Janemba, courtesy of DB Legends JPN / Miguel. Follow him for anything news like Legends, Dokkan. He's very good for news and stuff like that. Here is the scan zoomed in a bit. So right here we can see, like, this is going to be the SSR art of the PIKKON. It looks good, honestly, but it's PIKKON. Like the majority, like, there's a good amount of people that are not going to be excited for this PIKKON, you know, because they're only like Saiyans, Fusions, Frieza. See, even Frieza takes a hit, you know, every now and then. But, you know, Saiyans, more Saiyans, like, yay, only Saiyan. Yeah, no. I, for one, am very glad that they are giving us a new PIKKON and a new Janemba, more so a new PIKKON, because, oh my god, PIKKON, the way he's represented in Dokkan is very poor, honestly. The units that he was given, they are nowhere near viable. They are pretty damn garbage, and you know, to be honest, like, no one would ever have a reason to have that unit in any circumstance, unless he gets an easy A, or one of his units of the two that there are get an easy A. And if that would be the case, then that is fantastic. He'll probably be like the actually no, because these PIKKONs would have the same names, so no, they wouldn't be like the, you know, best linking partners, because there actually is a Super PIKKON from Dragon Ball Heroes that you can use to link with this PIKKON, and I'd assume that they'd link pretty damn well. But as you know, for any of the easy A PIKKONs, if there are some, which I hope there are, then you know, if you don't want to pull for this PIKKON, or you know, which a lot of people might not want to, then you could always just run the easy A PIKKON, because he's probably going to be very, very good, but not up to, you know, not up to the same level as this PIKKON. Here's the TUR version of the PIKKON, Dokkan Awakening, and he has a unit super attack, or, you know, the new function that was brought in during the worldwide download celebration a few months ago, if not just like a month or so ago, with the Super Saiyan 2 Angel Vegeta. And next we have Janemba. Okay, keep in mind that this is just Janemba. That's his SSR, and his TUR, Janemba. But in his TUR, he can use an active skill to transform into the Mac Daddy of Death and Evil, Super Janemba. So this is what he's going to look like. Oh, whoops. This is what he's going to look like when you actually do see him on the banner. You know, I'm actually really glad that we're getting a Fat Janemba, or just Janemba, because we only have, I think, one Janemba in the game, and that is an SR Janemba. And even when he, like, even after his Dokkan Awakening into like a super Janemba, he's trash, like super trash. And there are two other Super Janembas that are substantially better than that one. So yeah, there's no reason to have that unit. So, you know, getting a new Janemba in itself is a very good thing. He'll more than likely link fantastically well with the other Super Janembas. And then, especially after he uses his active skill, he's going to link, like, perfectly with the other Super Janembas. And this actually is very beneficial, because the Extreme SDR 120 lead is Janemba, like Super Janemba. So if they decide to Easy A him, like, he may be the next Easy A, on JP at least. But if they Easy A that Janemba, and then, like, for example, you pull this Janemba and then you run them on the rotation, they're going to be stupid. Because they have big bad bosses, they're going to have, like, a bunch of other links with each other, but mainly big bad bosses. And they're going to be getting, like, max key super attacks. They're going to be, like, the SDR Janemba, like, just from his passive right now, he's going to be dodging. This Janemba will probably end up having a dodging part of his passive as well. So, yeah, you're just going to have a stupid rotation, like, with tons of damage, great defense, you know, just this, you know, that's what I can assume. But yeah, here's the Janemba. You know, I think his art if you use a sticker on this art or on this unit, it'll look very clean. I don't know what's happening around here. Like that may be glass or like some sort of like rift or dimensional cut thing that this Janemba does, but I can't tell from the relatively low quality of the scans. But we also, aside from these two units, the main DOKKANFEST, the dual DOKKANFESTs, we are also getting, well, at least JP is getting, a new LR Bobbity and Boo, which will be available via Prime Battle. Yeah, we're finally getting into the Prime Battle LR, and honestly, I don't know how to feel about this, because Global, we still don't have, like, Bobbity and Deborah. Like, you know, I thought that they were supposed to come, like, in this, or, you know, this celebration's Ultimate Clash / Battlefield, but apparently since we had the worldwide download celebration, that Battlefield for that celebration, because it was a joint celebration, it didn't count. Yeah, that's great. So he should appear, LR Bobbity and Deborah, they should be here after this Battlefield. So after, like, the next one that comes up, they should be here. If they aren't, Dokkan, what are you doing? Like, I'm done with that. Might as well just give up hope. But, yeah, so we have an LR Bobbity and Majin Buu. So this will be an interesting unit. Because, like, the categories... Okay, actually, let me talk about categories here. So when we look at Pikkon and Janemba and, you know, LR Majin Buu and Bobbity. So, here, let's look at Janemba first. So Janemba, this is the SDR 120 that I was talking about. He has 2 categories. Yeah, just take a second. 2 categories. Only 2 out of like the 58 that we have in the game, and like all the weird, like specific, intricate categories that they released. He only has 2 of them. I have no idea. But the categories that he does have, they are very good. With like, even with the limited amount that he has, the 2 categories that he does have are very, very good. Movie bosses, I don't even need to talk about that one. And transformation boost, you have STR Cooler, you have STR Bojack on JP, and you know these categories just don't really need any help. Movie bosses maybe in terms of defensive units, but yeah, that's all I could really say in terms of movie bosses. All right, but as you can see, like this Janemba only has 2 categories, so you know that's pretty bad-ish. But like when you look at his link set, he has Big Bad Bosses, which is like one of the best links, if not the best link in the game. At least in terms of accessibility and the units that have it. Shocking Speeds, he's going to get Key +2. Metamorphosis is also a very powerful link, just like passively recover 5 HP and then attack and defense at link level 10, plus 10%. Brutal Beatdown and attack link is fine. Nightmare is fine. Fear and Faith, you know, Key +2, who cares about the defense, minus 10% at link level 10. And then First Battle is just First Battle. So yeah, that's very, very good. The new Janemba should have all like this link set on the dot, if not then a few changes. But, you know, if this unit gets an easy A, and you get that Janemba, you use his active skill, transform into Janemba, Super Janemba, and then you run them on the same rotation with, I don't know, I guess, STR Cooler, you're going to have an insanely powerful rotation. Like, you're going to be dishing out so much damage, defending perfectly well because of Big Bad Bosses, and whatever the dodging capability that they will probably have in their passives. It's just going to be insane. Okay. But moving on to Pikkon, or Pikkuhan. Yeah, this is one of the 2 units I was talking about with Pikkon. I have both the STR and the Tech one pulled up. But, you know, here's the Tech one. He came out in 2017. You know, he could get an easy A. His passive is garbage. Key +3, that's probably the best part of his passive. And then attack plus 7,000 and defense plus 3,000 and face only 1 eliminate. Garbage. His link set is, you know, Gentleman, you're never gonna, like, look at this link. Brainiacs, maybe. You know, this is a good link, but I don't know if you're gonna be able to actually get this off. Tough as Nails, very, very good link, but you're probably not gonna get it off. Shocking Speed, you know, Key +2 defense plus 5%, that's very good. Experienced Fighters, good attack link. Solid Support is also a very, you know, I'd say this is a pretty good link. Like the defense, like the defense mitigation of the enemy, like minus 20%, it doesn't really make a difference. But the attack is fine, and the first battle is fine. His categories, you know, they're fine. Honestly, there are categories, like the categories that he is on, 3 of them need buffs, and they're like the somewhat intricate categories. Worthy Rivals definitely needs a buff. Otherworld Warriors, that category is like a barren wasteland of units that really does need help. So Otherworld Warriors, honestly, his EZA could make him an Otherworld Warriors leader or sub lead, or maybe it'll probably make this one have that. Also, you know, Saviors also that needs a buff, and Battle Wits doesn't need a buff. Like Battle Wits is disgusting. Alright, but now looking at his STR counterpart, pretty much a similar link set, except they changed out a few of the links here. So, you know, this is a... Oh my god. Wait, is he not on? Global and J... Wow! There's a type division between these 2 units, and he's worse on Global. Substantially worse on Global. Oh no! Okay, so it seems like Global got him first, and then JP got him later. But because JP got him later, that means they buffed him. Oh no. So if this EZA were to happen, you know what? I don't even know if this EZA would actually happen because of the division of the the 2 versions. Wow. I mean, either way, this Pikkon right now, he's pretty trash. But like, yeah, like on JP, he's just better in every single way. Wow, that is really not good. Okay, I guess we're gonna look at the JP version. No, I'm gonna look at both. Alright, so his global link set is prepared for battle. That's good. He's gonna get key. Gentleman, fine. Again, you're not gonna really get that off. Experienced Fighters, good. Shocking Speed, good. Cold Judgment, very good link. It might be tough to get off, but if you get it off, you're gonna be tanking for days. Otherworld Warriors is a link too? Okay. Otherworld Warriors is a pretty good link. Attack plus 20% and defense plus 10%, but that's like a very selective skill. You're not gonna really get that. And then first battle is first battle. His categories are the same, and his passive is pretty whack. But you know, after an EZA, that would be very good. Leader skill, he could make him an Otherworld Warriors sub lead, but I don't know about that. And his Thunder Flash super attack. Okay, that greatly lowers attacks. That's, I believe, 30% for 3 turns. So after his EZA, they could change that into like massively lowers attack, or they could just like keep it as greatly lowers attack, but increase the turn, the duration of, you know, the debuff for like more turns than just 3. If he is the first unit to get massively lowers attack, he's gonna be very helpful in ESBR, because massively lowers attack. I'm pretty sure that like massive is 80%. No, you know what? Hold on. No, massive, I think in terms of attack would probably just be 50. But in defense, I think that's just like 75 or 80%. But yeah, honestly, you know what? Is this link set better on? Oh wow! Okay, so on global he has Fierce Battle, but on JP he has Shattering the Limit. Okay, that's surprising. Huh. Alright, well, that's Pikkon, or the, you know, the very little amount of Pikkon that there is. But now moving on to Babidi and Majin Buu, just by looking at Majin Buu and Babidi right now, like Babidi, he has fine links, really selective links. And his categories, you know, Majin Buu Saga doesn't need help at all. Terrifying Conquerors, you know, could need a little bit of help, but, and Inhuman Deeds, he has pretty good categories for what, you know, his unit, or his character. But then, like, when you look at Buu, Buu has, like, so many categories, but he doesn't have Terrifying Conquerors. He does have Inhuman Deeds, but he doesn't have Terrifying Conquerors. So, Babidi and Majin Buu, they should have Terrifying Conquerors, because at that point in time, they were just, like, going around the earth and, like, killing things and eating things to power up Buu, and, you know, Babidi getting his revenge or whatever. So I'd say they'd have Terrifying Conquerors. But like the Link set would also be pretty good, but it also might not be pretty good because, you know, Bobity's in there instead of just Boo. So the Innocence, I don't think that'll be there. Revival, I'd say that will be there. Master Magic will be. Majin will be. Infinite Regeneration probably won't be. The Wall Standing Tall probably. Fierce Battle, because it's a Prime Battle, no. So yeah, I'd say the unit LR, Majin, Buu, and Babidi, they'll be a pretty, well actually, no, they won't be a pretty good unit. They'll be a very good unit for what they are and the time that they're coming out. So, you know, I have faith. But, you know, having a new Prime Battle LR, that's actually a very good thing. Because on, I think the last one that we got was Krillin. And Krillin is a monster for, you know, the unit that he is. So, you know, I have faith that this Babidi and Deborah, not Babidi and Deborah, Babidi, Majin, Buu will be very good. Okay. So that is all for today in terms of news from Dokkan. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the video. And as always, have a great day, and I will see you next time.